Hello, welcome back. We're on to the third episode of Severance. And last episode, we started to learn a bit about what the daily job was that they were doing on the Severance floor and macro data refinement. That's what it's called, isn't it? With the Helly character being sort of our way of like learning about all this stuff because she's the newbie, we're the newbies. So we're following her journey here, but then at the same time we've got Adam Scott's character, Mark, who is starting to get a bit suspicious about everything that's going on, especially now that he's met with PT, and PT is trying to give him some kind of guidance, but at the same time PT's got his own problems, he's very ill. I have a feeling it's to do with what's the name of the company called? Lumen? I think it's to do with them fiddling with that little chip in his brain. I may be wrong there, but that's my assumption. So something tells me that PT's not going to last very long, not going to lie. But he's given Mark some clues, some little tidbits about what's going on over there, especially the break room. That was a new thing that we learned about, the break room. Well, in the recording that PT had, he just had to keep repeating himself again and again, and yeah, we're slowly getting a little bit more here and there. We had a little bit about Irving as well last episode, and he was falling asleep, poor thing. He's an old man, he's falling asleep, what can you do? Because of that, he went to a wellness thingamajig, where they're giving him little tidbits about his life on the outside, his outie. How true all that information is, who knows? I have a feeling that Christopher Walken's going to become a bit more of a prominent character as the show goes on, because there's no way you just like bring in Christopher Walken just for one scene in the show and for like a tiny little background character. Like, I feel like he's going to be important the same way a big name like Patricia Arquette, you know, you'd expect something there. Yeah, I mean, it's just still more questions, isn't it? Let's just watch it and then hope that more things will be answered. We'll learn more about this crazy world. Yeah, let's do it.
Peter, you okay?
Oh yeah, PC was having a proper situation in the shower, wasn't he?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, he's still alive at least.
Well, you can keep it.
It's nice how you've got his shadow there.
Hey,
to emphasise the duality
sure nobody can see
of himself at the moment. His innie and his outie.
Anybody live in that unit next door?
Yes.
No, it's just Mrs. Selvig. Neighborhood
Mrs.
never really
Selvig.
filled up, so.
Do not bump into Mrs. Selvig.
I still think an occasional mixer wouldn't
What
hurt
the
anything.
fuck?
I checked, and it's not expressly prohibited in the manual.
Yeah, I bet. Dude, I pressed Cobell, whatever
Is this a
that means.
flashback?
Cobell?
I can't imagine Dylan's 4% on Sunset Park's gonna help with.
This is so weird.
Petey? You okay?
Fucking hell. Hurts my brain.
sorry.
Can't imagine how it is for him.
I get disoriented.
So do I.
It's temporary.
It shows real craftsmanship
What's
from
Sunset
the
Park?
creators of this. That they're able to recreate that sort of
know.
feeling of uneasiness and disorientation in the viewer. Are we getting this really cool intro again? See, I was looking forward to watching this again. Look at it. It's the black tar pouring out again. The fact that most of the versions of him are in a suit, and there's this one version where he's in these red pajamas. The red pajama man is definitely going to be key to the show at some point. I imagine in the season finale probably he'll be wearing that exact outfit. Oh, okay, we're going to get her home life. She's a bit messy, isn't she? I find it really odd seeing women with grey hair, so they're a bit older, but then also the braids like that, because I feel like that is a very youthful, girly hairstyle to have, but then with the grey hair it's just a bit.
My first day at Lumen's as far back as my 5th birthday, and with 2 pass, it blurs the present too. But they said it will get better.
Who's they?
Who's they?
They is a group of people that know Severance is a blight on mankind.
Is it those
I'm never
same
gonna do something about it.
people that we bumped into last episode? The ones
The whole
that
Mind
Mark had to go
Collective?
with? Yeah.
The
those
kids
guys.
trolling for signatures downtown? No, not the fucking WMC.
Oh, not them, never mind.
Someone else.
Ooh.
What do you want from me?
Don't you want to know what you're doing down there?
I don't think he is a very curious man when it comes to this thing, is he?
I'm not gonna unsever.
He seems fairly
I
okay
want you
with
to answer.
everything.
Because that's going to work. Reintegration.
Alright, well, whatever. It hasn't been a
Minus the fact
a
that he was
blight
crying
for
in his
me.
car
It's-
on the way to work one
it's-
time.
Okay.
Still don't fully know
What
why
if
that is.
The cost of that help is that you're murdering people 8 hours a day and you don't even know it.
Murdering people, is that what we're doing?
Am I?
Is that what it is? Come on, explain.
Look, I found a department, one they don't tell us about. One where
Oh,
you
this
don't
is
get to-
interesting.
Well, don't none of us get to leave?
You really don't get to leave, as in they're down there right now.
What, like chained up? Or...
I'm not going to talk about it in here. I don't know if monitors are bugged.
That's true.
Or if Irving's gonna walk in.
I did say I think the house is most likely bugged.
PD, we're not at Lumen.
But the house was given to you by Lumen. It's a way of monitoring you.
Where the fuck is June?
What is he on about? Who's June?
Who's June?
June is my daughter. Greatest kid on earth and a hell of a guitar player.
Oh. If Mrs. Selvig finds out about this, he's fucked. Nosy bugger.
The woman who became pregnant at work less than a month after her company went severed.
Well, first, I'd suggest you reveal her identity if she wants to have an honest conversation about her
How could
experience.
she have that conversation when her workie was the one
Okay,
involved
first
in
of
the
all,
conception?
working?
Term
I
among-
think it's exactly the condescending verbiage that I'd expect from a group trying to save people from their own choices.
This must be a Lumen
Her
lady.
NZ
That is interesting. Imagine becoming pregnant and not knowing how or why or the circumstances of that. It's a lot of blue, isn't it, in the show? It's a cold area, there's snow everywhere, wintry kind of colour palette.
So I'm going to work, like you said. You can stay here if you want. I just want to let you know I'm not going to reintegrate. I lost my wife a couple of years ago in a car accident.
Here we go.
This is, it's helping me.
I'm sorry,
Helping
Mark.
you.
No.
Get a therapist, man. This is not helping you.
At work, he would come in sometimes. With red eyes.
Oh, because he'd cry before going into
We had a
work.
joke that you had an elevator allergy. But I always wondered,
It's because he's crying.
you carry the hurt with you. You feel it down there too. You just don't know what it is.
Oh, that's crazy. Imagine like a phantom
Why don't you
feeling of
grab
grief,
whatever you want up
but you
in the
don't know where
fridge.
it comes from.
I should
That's
be
so
back around
strange.
6.
Like you've lost a limb. What an unhealthy way of dealing with your grief. Jesus.
Sorry for the racket. I'm just de-icing my stew.
Literally no one cares.
No worries. Thanks again for the cookies.
I'll bring by more.
Please do not.
Please.
In a way, it'll be good if PT notices her, because then he'll be able to tell Mark, beware of her. But at the same time, if PT notices her, she almost definitely notices him. What's this? Oh, it's the new photos.
I deleted the scary numbers.
Oh, well done.
When?
Yesterday, you were gone.
I was?
Oh, yeah. Dylan took over training in your stead to
Oh,
great
yes, he doesn't
success.
remember
You
being
look
gone.
trim,
That's
Mark.
crazy.
New photos come in?
Oh, good. You can finally get rid of those old ones.
Finally get rid of them. You didn't want them to
May
go.
as well skip it, actually. I put in my resignation request.
You did submit it.
I did.
Hello, refiners.
I don't know
Hello,
about
Mr.
that. She's
Milton.
very
Mark, I
optimistic.
spoke to your Audi yesterday. He sounded just shattered not to be at work. Care to read your first morning announcements as department head?
What are we
Should be
announcing?
easier without me in the audience.
Mark used to find it funny to interrupt Petey's announcements with gas having.
Oh, he'd fart. Funny.
Okay.
Does this guy just want to be a
couple
photographer?
things here.
Why are you standing weird? Stand normal.
How do you respond to that?
Standing great. There's been some garbage in the recycling. Please, everybody, don't do that.
Oh, look, they care about the planet.
As a reminder, Post-it notes are not to be put on faces. They clog your Audi's pores.
Is that happening?
I do this beloved character, Sticky Head.
Also, please refrain from boasting about previously earned waffle parties.
Feeling attacked?
That's you, yeah?
And lastly,
What is it?
I've never seen a resignation request get such a quick turnaround.
They've rejected it immediately?
Do I have to finish out the day, or can I skip out now?
Bitch, they're not accepting it. Is she crazy?
Lastly, Helly's resignation request
Rejected.
was denied.
There we go. She's
Yeah, no, that
insane.
can't be right. My Audi wouldn't do that.
Oh, it's your outside
You know,
self who gets to
He
decide.
used to say,
Oh, I thought it was Lumen who decides. I didn't know it was your outside who gets to decide. Yeah, I want to know more about Helly's whole thing. I remember when she decided to do the severance process, they were saying how excited they are to have her. It sounded
this
as
is
if
so
she was an
fun.
important person.
Can you go do it? Because I gotta pee.
Yes.
She looks a little bit like Olivia Colman.
Against the door or to the side?
Who gives a fuck?
I think either's really good.
It'd be funny if PT opens the door right now. I was wondering when she'd come out. Is she off to work now? That'll be interesting. I imagine she isn't severed. Are you nosy bitch? Oh, fuck.
Hey.
Oh, jeez.
was that Sudoku?
Oh my god.
Nothing.
Give me a heart attack.
What were you drawing?
You getting back to work in Cubist form.
Okay, two things. How do you know what cubist form is? And what the fuck are you wearing?
She's got a key Of course she does. How could I not have thought that she'd have a key? Jesus. Oh, this is so bad. What if she's needed at Lumen? She's just here. This bitch. PC, you better be hiding, I swear to God. What the fuck? Why? It'd be funny if she was like in love with Mark or something. Okay, good. No, do not. No, please, stay. I guess he's running away, but she's gonna fucking hear you.
Did you give her directed praise?
This is stressful. I'm guessing that phone call was about Helly. Oh, he managed to walk all the way there. Are you not freezing?
Hey, Helly, are you okay?
Clearly not.
I mean, it's been like 45 minutes.
Damn.
I think I need to come in.
What is she doing?
I am
Fuck,
going to
what's
come
she
in,
doing?
so get ready, do the things you need to do, because I'm coming in.
No.
Okay, here I come.
Mark,
I'm sorry.
no, I'm not decent.
I'm
Don't.
sorry.
What is she doing? She's writing on her arms.
Writing the note directly on your skin. The detectors can pick up lettering anywhere.
Does this look like lettering to you?
If you put your arms together.
That's quite impressive.
I thought you were starting to, like, be okay here.
How could you be okay
What,
here?
like the numbers thing?
Well, you gotta win. You know, a lot of people find joy in that.
In
It literally
what?
causes fear.
Well, that's just one subset of numbers. The others are more comforting.
Mark, I don't want to work here with you. So don't burst into the bathroom with your pathetic boss voice on and try to convince me that I do.
Okay, I'll give you 5 minutes to scrub your arms.
Or what?
You want Grainer to use the bad soap.
There's bad soap.
I didn't know there was bad soap.
I am troubled by you having high-stress exchanges like that so fresh off your food poisoning.
Food poisoning?
The loathing with which she spoke to you.
Well, acclimating takes time.
And guidance.
Why are you so bothered, Irving? Calm down.
Dylan was going on all yesterday about incentives, pencil erasers, and waffle parties, as though that's why we're here. That's not why we're here.
Why are we here?
If it's a deeper meaning she craves, she should see the perpetuity wing. To see it,
Well, let's see it. I'm excited to see it.
that place is everything.
God, what is it? Let's go. Was it every episode we get to
check
see a
out.
new wing, a
There's
new
a
room?
package left at his door from someone. Open it, would you?
Is this the brother-in-law?
That's okay. That was the gift he was
Chapter
going on about.
12. On learning to be emotionally nude in front of my wife.
Checking for messages. Come in.
Sorry, I can fill out the form. Irving thought we should take Helly to the Perpetuity wing today.
Well, it's a good thing I made Irving department chief.
Sorry, I think I should take Helly and the team to the
whole team.
Perpetuity wing.
And have you filled
School
out
trip.
a common space reservation slip?
I don't know. It's been weird since Petey left. I mean, you know, he set the tone.
If Petey were the tone setter you're lionizing him as, he'd still be here.
What does that mean?
Exactly.
Now you're gonna make me throw my mug at you.
Why would you?
Fucking hell.
Get MDR to its numbers.
Jesus Christ.
What I just did was something I knew that you could handle and grow from. It was very painful for me.
The fuck? Well, now you got a scratch on the door.
Open or closed?
Both.
Both? The fuck?
I'll just.
Weird lady.
Gold, silver, and bronze.
No. My guess is that they do it $20.
No, it's
biceps
still.
or
You're not gonna get away with it,
Carry a
girl.
hive in circles and in society at large.
Lats are bullshit, dude.
Oh, she's gonna drink it? She's gonna swallow that shit? Actually, I'm curious to see if it will be detected.
Thirsty?
Aww.
Hey, just in case you find this relevant for
Oh, we
some
didn't
reason,
notice,
the
okay.
code detectors can read messages hidden inside the body as well.
Never mind.
Also, when that happens, it's Milchick's job to extract the message from you.
What the fuck?
And it's easier for you both if he knows which end to start from.
Oh my goodness. How does he know all this? Has he tried this stuff before? Ew.
Another good try, though.
Yeah, I actually considered that one working.
Go shut down your workstation. We're taking a trip.
Vegan bingo. Hey, vegan bingo.
What the hell is vegan bingo?
It's how you don't die of boredom in the perpetuity way.
Boredom?
Come on, it'll be an excellent opportunity for everyone except Herb to bomb.
Oh, hello. Oh, this is really weird. Why are they so
I
weird
trust
around
that
each
your
other?
session was good. Great, very restorative.
You two know each other?
We were just admiring some.
I think
Lumen
departments
artwork
aren't allowed to
together.
interact with each other. This is really
Remember,
weird.
Thanks for the tip. You got some business? Or you just out for a fucking stroll?
Dylan.
What? I think you guys are cool, and I'm just wondering what you're up to. It's rare seeing you out of your hole.
Egg drop challenge in the team building space. Tight department like us gotta keep our synergy up. And what are you guys doing?
Perpetuity wing visit. This is Helly, our new refiner.
Why are they beefing with each other?
To see you.
Those eggs look like shit.
I don't understand. Does he want to work for optics and design?
Natalie. Harmony. Hello.
Harmony? Is that her name?
Is this about Helena?
No, this is about Peter Kilmer. And I should tell you that the board is joining us.
PC. So Helena is Helly. Okay. I was going to say Helly is a bit of a weird name. That's why I kept forgetting it. So she's a bit more higher up, this lady, I'm guessing. Because she's on TV and shit. The board never talk, do they? They just listen.
The board would like you to speak first.
Oh,
okay.
Salutations.
Salutations. Good day, sire.
So the search for Kilmer continues.
Okay, they are looking for him. Any developments in the search?
Not to be alarmist, but prior to his departure, there were some troubling signs of possible reintegration.
What were the signs? Oh, so they're only talking to her, and then she passes on the message?
The board is conveying pretty strongly that the severance procedure is provenly irreversible.
Clearly not.
Yes, and for what it's worth,
The board has concluded the call.
Oh, they're not even talking anymore. They just had that one thing to say to her.
May I ask?
Goodbye, Harmony.
No, you can't ask, Harmony.
O&D is nice.
No, they're not. Nor do they share our values.
Which
Keir
are?
sorted the departments by virtue. Macro dads are clever and true, while O&D's more cruelty-centered.
Is that how it is?
Probably
Around
30.
5.
No one's quite sure.
O&D tried a violent coup on the others decades ago.
Did they?
And that's why they reduced them down to 2, and that's why they keep us all so far apart now.
That's an absolute fiction.
Did they ever kill anyone?
Nope. There was no coup. No one killed anyone.
Nobody
Then why
knows
don't
what
we
the
ever
truth
hang out?
is. The way... Is his name Dylan? The way he was describing, like, each different department has a different virtue. As if it's like a Hogwarts house. Oh, that's really creepy. Like it's a Hogwarts house, or... You know, the different divergent categories.
Current CEO. Remarkable man.
So he's the current CEO.
Handsome too.
He's
See those
alive.
brows?
This looks like a man from like 100 years ago at least. History lives in us, whether we learn it or not. That's very true.
All the center displays are for a past Egan CEO, but the whole back part is Keir.
So they're different families that owned this company? Question mark? Oh, I do like the stairs. Oh, look at this. Man, you're gonna get hypothermia. Oh shit, his nose is bleeding.
I know that death is near upon me, because people have begun to ask what I see as my life's great achievement. They wish to know how they should remember me as I rot.
That's interesting. I
In
quite
my
like that.
life, I have identified 4 components, which I call tempers, from which are derived every human soul: woe, frolic, dread, malice.
Frolic sounds
Each
fun.
man's character is defined by
1865.
my children.
Why do you admire them so much, Irving?
That to be an Egan, either a true Egan or anyone working in this Lumen family.
It's okay if you cry.
Don't worry about that.
She was 5 CEOs ago. They never had a woman before.
It almost makes me wish I remembered my own childhood.
Lol. That would be nice.
It's an unnatural state for a person to have no history. History makes us someone, gives us a context. But waking up on that table, I was shapeless. I learned that I work for a company
Teeth.
that has been actively caring for mankind since 1866.
How have they been
Look,
caring
each
for
of these
mankind?
is a real smile from someone on the outside. Human Industries has helped.
Helped how? You're
And
very
they
vague.
rotate these through.
What, are they dentists? What the
So
fuck?
what are we, like a dental company?
Oh, my point is you're part of a history now.
You guys ready to go?
We just got here. She hasn't even seen the Keir part yet.
Keir is one particular member of the Egan family. I've only ever heard the name Keir in reference to Keir Starmer before. I didn't know it was an actual name, to be honest.
No.
I thought it was just
Keir.
him with that name.
It's his house?
A perfect replica.
Pretty cool, huh?
Where did he live? Let's have a look.
Yeah.
Shit.
Cool.
Nah, I wouldn't want to live here. Fuck that. Do not lie in his bed.
The bedroom of Keir.
So he must have been a really important guy if they've done all this for him. Was he the one who invented Severance?
I hate this place. It smells like 19th century ass.
Stop treating this like some kind of beer party.
That's not fair. Up till now, I've been reverent as shit.
I don't think you have, but okay.
Mark?
Yeah?
Do not cross.
Were you about to bed sit?
No.
Irving, what are you going to do about it?
What's that in your pocket, Mark?
Oh, the bingo. No. No, it just showed up in there.
God, Mark. Still.
Oh, they've done this many a time.
It's the living soul of Lumen. And everything she stands for, not a bingo match.
Why is he so reverent towards this company and these people?
Hey, I didn't want to be department chief. I didn't ask for Petey to disappear and for...
Where does she go now? What does she think she's going to be able to do here? Smash through the thing. How is the bingo thing going to help? Girl, you're just going to end up in the break room. You are not climbing through there. She's going to get such bad cuts. Oh. Fuck, that's going to hurt like a bitch.
This way, please, Hellier.
Ah. How are they going to explain the cuts to her outie self? Let's have a look.
I hoped you'd just settle in.
That's gonna fucking hurt.
I know Mark's been trying so hard to get you to feel happy.
Don't you see how fucked up this is? You can't
Not
keep...
right now, Ellie.
When then?
Sit.
What's gonna happen?
Hands on the table, please.
Oh. Are they getting her to repeat those statements? The way Petey did? Oh, this is the recording device. He must have stolen it from here.
What is this?
Read it.
I don't want to.
Do.
What happens if she doesn't? Are they gonna electrocute her or something?
Forgive me for the harm I have caused this world. None may atone for my actions but me, and only in me shall their stain live on.
Is it a lie detector?
I am thankful to have been caught, my fall cut short by those with wizened hands. All I can be is sorry, and that is all I am.
I'm afraid you don't mean it.
It's a lie detector. Damn.
Again, please.
Do these photos count as codes? Could he take one of these up with him? Oh my god. Well done, Petey. Let's go. Oh, Petey. Oh, Petey, look at yourself. Fucking hell. I think Petey's dying. Oh, it's been raining.
Petey?
If he's not dead, then I imagine he's been hospitalised, potentially. And if that's the case, then I feel like Lumen would be able to get to him very easily. Follow the sirens. Is that the ambulance? And get there before Lumen does. Before that bitch does. If Miss Selvig is already there...
You got that? Just stand by. Hey, buddy, yeah, dispatch. I got a 1053.
You just gonna leave him? He's putting everything back to normal as if PT wasn't there. Why is there such urgency in that? Does he think someone's watching him do this stuff? Is his phone left in there? Who's calling? Oh, jeez. Oh, it's just always constantly more and more questions. I really like this show. I'm going to say it 1,000,001 times. It's great. We're learning about the history of the company and what was its name of the family? I can't remember now. It began with an E. I can't remember the name of the company. And the most key figure there was the keir guy. And Irving cares a lot about this stuff for whatever reason. Who knows? He keeps talking about like the values of the company and it's how it's helped people, but he won't specify how. It's a lot of vague language. We had the meeting of the two departments, which was really bizarre. Beef, even though there's no need for there to be beef, but then there's a rumour that, what are they called? Optics and design people, those guys, had a coup a few years back. Helly keeps trying and failing. I mean, I admire her persistence. I wonder how they're going to excuse her cut arm and explain it to her outie. We got to see the break room fully this time. I wonder how PT was able to steal that tape recorder and bring it back up with him. We saw a little bit more about... Oh no, also the fact that Helly's outie rejected that, the resignation thing. I mean, there's not too much faith that you can put into that because it's most likely that Lumen just didn't give her the resignation letter. But if they did, and she did genuinely reject it, why? I guess, you know, she had her reasons for signing up to the whole Severance program in the first place, but if you're receiving a letter from your innie self saying, I don't want to do this job anymore, you'd think you'd listen to it. But like I said, it's likely that they didn't even give her the letter in the first place. We got a bit more insight into the lady at the top. Well, she's not at the very top, is she? Harmony. Harmony's her name. She has a key to Mark's house. I probably should have figured out that she would, but that's fucked. She has a lot of pressure on her, as is sort of to be expected from someone who's in a position of authority from the board, who are these like voiceless. We never get to see them, we never even get to hear them, because we have this smiling lady who's like, the board says that you're a dick. Okay, the board have left now. The board want you to talk first. Which is very creepy, her smile and her just... I don't like it. I know it was intentional. It's not enjoyable. And then of course we have Mark. I thought it was really interesting how PT said that they all thought that he had like an allergy. They used to joke that he had an allergy in the lift because his eyes were always red, but it was just because he was crying every day into work. It's kind of sad. And his insistence that he doesn't want to be reintegrated. He's so... it's infuriating that this is his response to his wife's death. People handle things in the way that they handle them, but it's just... it's not the way to do things. And I feel like his family should have stopped him. His sister should have stopped him. I mean, I'm sure they probably weren't too happy about it. I'm sure she would have said something. But they should have like physically stopped him in any way possible. They shouldn't have let him do this. It's really upsetting. PT has a daughter. That's interesting. And PT's not having a good time physically, mentally. I really liked how they showed his disorientation and like the blurring of his two worlds, because it would freak me out the same way it would freak him out. I'm sure it would definitely freak him out a bit more than it freaked me out, but I was able to experience that through the mess of it all, which was really cool. It was done in a really interesting way. What else? Is that all? I think it might be. Oh yeah, at the very end, then you get to see the little map that PT drew. Very interesting. I don't know what's his name, Mark, is gonna think about with regards to that. The fact that he keeps bringing up PT in his innie life. Keeps saying, but PT's not here. I don't want to be a department chief. PT's that he set the tone and now he's not here. You know, there's clearly upset in his innie life as well as his outie life, which is exactly what you want to see for him to be able to pursue that and make the step to start learning more, which I think he's slowly but surely getting towards. He's still very hesitant, but I'm hoping that he'll get there. He probably will. I just got to give him some time, be patient about it. And yeah, I think that's about it really. Every episode is just like, what next? I'm really excited. I want to know. Yeah, this is really well done. I'm just going to compliment the show all the time because I think it's amazing. Even in the 3 episodes that I've watched, I'm just absolutely amazed by it. It's incredible. Oh yeah, and the actors' strike has ended now, which is really exciting, and it means that there's definitely going to be season 2 in the works soon. So whoop whoop, let's go. Yeah, hope you enjoyed, guys, and I'll see you guys next week.